Wide open. That one's good from the corner.
Well, you want a shooter to catch it and go right in rhythm. Zach LaVine does just that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Chicago's head coach. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Sinks the triple.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk, an experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
White finds Williams. To the wing right side. Here's the bodyguard. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Portland. It's good.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
The Suns trailing. Booker looking around. Here's Kuzma. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Looking at the Suns, they want to turn it around after the loss to Denver.
And given their performance in that game, which was not necessarily a work of art, I had a hard time believing it wound up being as close as it did.
Yeah, it felt like the other side simply allowed them to hang in, and the score reflected that.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
To the inside, the bodyguard, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Monk, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Gafford. Down low. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Outside, LaVine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's the bodyguard. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, Booker understands how to navigate his way to the paint, and he's not going to shy away from contact. Nicely done to pick up the foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The Suns making a switch here as Abuki's checked in.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Suns. And here is Monk. His last outing with 20 points. And he's good on the three ball. Monk's got 6 points.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Pass to Burns. Over Booker. The Bulls keep it alive. Good. Markkanen's got his second basket of the night.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the three. That one, no good. That will count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Suns ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of... Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some levity to the game.
It sounds so generic to say we have fun.
Yeah, from what... He's checked in for the Suns. Daniel Gafford comes in for Kyle Kuzma.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5 stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
So for Chicago right now, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Williams, and it's the bodyguard in at the 3. And White kicks to Markkanen. And again, Chicago, no good. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
Stolen by Markkanen. Levine with it, now guarded by Monk. Williams passes to the bodyguard. Williams trying to break free, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
For Chicago, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier. That's good from bodyguard. Both free throws good from bodyguard. Now Booker. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The bodyguard in that last game against the Trailblazers really lit up the floor. He scored 18 points, and his assertiveness drew a lot of attention from the defense. He drew a good amount of fouls. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. We'll see if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with it.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
Gafford passes to Booker. Here's Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
Bulls moving the ball around. Back to White.
Kiboy, balik ka! Ano ba yan, Kiboy? Ay, tarik ka laki kasi. Nak, siyempre nakistan Kibo, nak.
Outside, Levine. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Monk. White covering. Monk, the pass to Ayton. Banked in off the glass. Ayton's got 8 points.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Passes it to the bodyguard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Chicago, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. That free throw good from bodyguard. Ball's checked in for Monk. Both free throws good from bodyguard. And so here's Phoenix. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Williams with the steal. Here's the bodyguard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
That free throw, no good. Smith checked in for the Suns. And the second free throw, good. So it's Phoenix now.
Everybody bats a 6,000. Everybody.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That one doesn't drop, so the Bulls will take it the other way. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Booker against Levine. Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. Over Levine. Kept alive.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here.
Zombie quella Michael Jackson.
We've got Booker, also Monk out there, and it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
Here's the bodyguard. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Yep, that one goes. Kuzma's got 7 points.
And that's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard.
Van Vliet passes to the bodyguard. On the wing, Levine. 6 to shoot. Here's the bodyguard. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Out to Kuzma. For the tie. And he can't bank that one in. To the middle, all by himself. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, simply running an offense, probably the area where Zach can grow the most.
Number 34.
Suns trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Now, here's Monk, covered by Van Vliet. There's the pass to Pearson. 5 on the clock. Here's Kuzma, and finally they hit one. Kuzma's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Pass to the bodyguard. Misses the layup.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
The Bulls leading by 3. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And the three ball is good. Van Vliet's got 11.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Pass to Kuzma. The dish to Booker. That shot off. Great D that time from Van Vliet. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Now, here's Monk. Not a lot of room. They get it back. Gafford. Here's the bodyguard. He's got 16. To the paint. Here's Boucher. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
He shot 3 of 5 from the line.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
He hits both from the stripe. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Inside. Now, here's Monk. Covered by Van Vliet. Shot to stop the run. Williams with the defensive effort. Here's the bodyguard, guarded by Kuzma.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Just tremendous range already. What a floor spacer Booker is at such a tender young age.
And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. Williams is out there with the bodyguard. And it's Boucher in at the center, locking down the middle. White against Paul. Shoots a fader. Rebound by the Bulls. Boucher's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Williams with the stuff.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Paul against White. Ayton trying to break free. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Chris Paul. And here are the Bulls now. And White kicks to LaVine.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And it's Ayton missing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Passes it to LaVine. Now Boucher. Here's the bodyguard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Ayton.
Oh, listo. Sí.
Sì, ho visto una...
The first free throw is good. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Levine. No good on the second free throw. Suns trail by 14. Paul looking over the floor. Over Bogdanovich. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Outside Bogdanovich. The pass to the bodyguard. Now Williams, covered by Smith. Williams kicks to White. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Paul. And too long on the shot. The Bulls leading by 14. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Smith outside. Ayton trying to break free. No good with the layup. For Chicago, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Here's the bodyguard, defended by Bridges, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Paul against White, and it's good, 2 points. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
We've heard the term master of the mid-range. To Chris Paul, it's apropos.
Outside Williams. Pass to the bodyguard. Doubled by Bridges. Here's Boucher. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Ayton. And the first one dropped. Smith kicks to Paul. Kuzma with it. Now guarded by the bodyguard. Ayton, the pass to Paul. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Smith with the stuff. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Here's the bodyguard, guarded by Kuzma. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
The 9-foot shot. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Here's Paul. Markkanen pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Suns here with a different look. As Azubuike's checked in, Green comes in for Smith. Raul Neto's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Paul. Pass to Kuzma. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Azubuike. Boucher defending. From deep, Neto. But they'll get another chance. And he jams it with authority.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
In the corner, it's Boucher. To the inside. The shot's good from Bodyguard.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.
Vuoi una coppa da masticare? Sì, la vorrei tanto! Grazie, grazie mille, dammene una! Com'è buona? Che marca è? La migliore di tutte!